Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe. Well, it's going down May 16th, man. We got Claudia Gadelha versus Angela Hill. This is a much-needed fight for both of these ladies. More so for Angela Hill as far as, like, stepping out of the class of opponents she's been facing. You know, I feel like she's been proven time and time again with her recent fights that, she can surpass the opponents that she's kind of been lumped in with, that kind of like second and third tier of level of straw weights. Angela Hill definitely surpassed a lot of those type of opponents, even on short notice. She's been really taking advantage of these fights and working on her skill level, getting better and better with her striking. I feel like her striking is more and more polished. Her ground game is getting tighter, and I think her confidence is in a different place. Before she used to come off a little bit more brash, with the social media bullying and things like that, talking a lot of unnecessary trash and really not backing it up. But it seems like recently she's kind of been staying more and more in the gym and just kind of been putting on a show, putting the attitude that she carries together with the skill set. And I think more and more people are kind of liking that. Even when she came, close to my hometown, or was like a few months ago, whenever she did the Hannah Cyphers fight, she closed the show nicely. She put on a good show. So I feel like she's definitely been finding her place in the strawweight division now. And like I said, getting more and more polished as a fighter. And this fight here against Claudia Gadelha is a fight that she can really prove herself in. It's one of those fights that she definitely needs, because this is a big, strong opponent from the higher rankings. And speaking of Claudia Gadelha, I feel like this is a fight she needs to test where she's at, because she's kind of filling out of the elite status, in my opinion. I've always considered her, along with Carolina, who's also fallen hard out of the top five of the strawweight division. She's fell out. Jessica Andrade, Joanna, Thug Rose, Tatiana, all of those ladies were like the top tier ladies. But Claudia Gadelha, she's kind of like hit a plateau for a while and just kind of fell. So I think she needs a fight against a hungry fighter like Angela Hill that's been building up her skill to see where she stands. Like, if she loses to somebody like Angela Hill, then damn, she's really going to have to go back to the drawing board. Because right now, as far as just like doing the MMA math, when you look at these two, I would kind of lean more towards Claudia Gadelha, just because, she's been at the top for a while, and, she's handled different opponents. She's handled some of the toughest styles and gave Joanna 2 tough fights. Beat Carolina, she submitted her, and she's always held her place for where she could sit. But like I said, for a while it was like she hit a plateau, never really got stronger in the cardio. Always kind of she would always kind of exert too much energy in the first 2 rounds, never really kind of balanced herself out and used her IQ too much. So that's a lot of stuff that she's going to have to prove in this one fight against somebody like Angela Hill, because I think Angela Hill's been getting smarter and smarter in her fights. Angela Hill's a pretty tough opponent. She's very tough and she's very awkward, So I think this is a very, very good matchup, to kind of see where both of these ladies are at. You got one Angela Hill who's coming up, and then Claudia Gadelha, who's just kind of been, I won't say falling hard, but, she's kind of been losing some steps. She's definitely lost some steps in the past 2-3 years. So we're kind of meeting in the middle with these two ladies. So doing MMA math right now, I would say that I lean more towards Claudia, just because Claudia kind of has the experience and the strength to handle somebody like Angela Hill. But I wouldn't be surprised if somebody like Angela Hill could outstrike, outwit somebody like Claudia Gadelha at this point, because the momentum does favor Angela Hill in some, in some of these categories, like I mentioned. Because Angela Hill, I think that her striking, as far as how she's, transitioned her Muay Thai into mixed martial arts, it's been good. But I really feel like the one thing that she kind of lacked is power. I feel like she kind of lacked power to get enough respect in there. I think she needs to kind of sit down more on her shots. And that's something she's going to have to do in this fight against somebody like Claudia Gadelha. She's going to have to get that respect, because, again, Claudia's been in there with some of the toughest, strongest opponents, and she's gone the distance with them. Again, Joanna, 2 times 10 rounds, and I think that Joanna definitely has one of the best jabs in the game, and some of the best combination punches, and even she couldn't stop somebody like Claudia. And then you got Jessica Andrade, they went the distance, and Claudia fought the wrong fight now, but she hung in there. She showed how strong she is. So this is definitely one of the strongest opponents that Angela Hill's ever faced. This is going to be one of the strongest she's ever faced, and she's going to have to keep this standing, in my opinion. She's going to have to keep it standing, keep it moving, make Claudia, exert herself in the first couple rounds, and then kind of ride it out and, close the show by the third round, or just, make sure she's up on the cards. But, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this fight. I'll go back and do more of a breakdown on the podcast episode. Like I said, y'all, I'm going to be back with another podcast episode. Just been kind of held up, been busy with work, busy with things. But, I've been working on some stuff. So, bear with me, y'all. I'll be back with another one. But, yeah, let me know in the comment section what y'all think of this fight. Just my little quick thoughts, real, I won't give that to y'all right now. I like this fight. Like I said, there's a lot to prove for both ladies in this fight. Can Claudia, beat somebody like Angela Hill, whose momentum is running high? And can Angela Hill, step into that top 5, top 6, top 7 zone and, maybe get a rematch against Thug Rose, or, put herself into that realm and fight somebody like Tatiana Suarez? Who knows? This could be that fight that opened a lot of doors for her. But, yeah, that's all I got on this, guys. Make sure y'all subscribe. Again, let me know in the comment section. Thanks to my new subscribers. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.